If you own a dog, you've probably walked into the living room and found them asleep in a position that seems to defy gravity. They're sprawled out on their backs, legs pointing awkwardly at the ceiling. We usually just laugh, snap a picture, and move on. But in the animal kingdom, closing your eyes is a significant risk. Sleep is a state of total vulnerability, leaving a creature unable to detect or respond to potential threats in their environment. This scale illustrates the biological trade-offs happening in your dog's brain before they take a nap. Every sleeping position is an adjustment, weighing immediate survival needs against the temperature of the room and their current level of comfort. By decoding these different resting poses, we can trace an evolutionary timeline. We can see the behaviors passed down from wild ancestors navigating the forest straight to the modern pet dozing on your rug. Analyzing these habits offers an accurate reflection of their perceived safety. It reveals exactly when a dog feels secure enough to let their guard down. The process begins before the dog even lies down. You've likely seen them walk in tight circles and scratch at their bed. This ritual mimics early canines trampling down thick, tall grass to carve out a secure, hidden resting spot. That scratching also served a thermal purpose. Digging allowed wild dogs to expose cooler layers of soil in the summer or turn up warmer earth to insulate themselves against the cold. Once the bed is prepared, a dog prioritizing protection will adopt the donut or fuzzy bagel position. They tuck their paws beneath their body and curl up until their nose rests on their tail. This schematic shows why the donut is the standard resting pose for wild animals. It creates a closed thermal loop that locks core body heat inside, while the outer curve of the back shields the soft tissue of the vital organs. Modern dogs often return to this defensive coil during the fall and winter months when the ambient temperature in the house drops. When a pet paws at a plush bed and curls into a tight ball, they are following thousands of years of wild DNA that prioritizes survival and heat conservation. As canines evolved to rely on a pack, their habits shifted from solitary defense to group security. This leads to the cuddlebug position, where a dog sleeps pressed back to back against you or another pet. This behavior is rooted in early puppyhood. Newborns lack the physical ability to regulate their own body temperature, meaning they cannot maintain enough heat to survive alone. To stay warm, puppies must sleep in a pile with their litter mates. As they grow, that early requirement for shared warmth becomes a lasting instinct for collective security. This same logic applies to dogs that sleep on your laundry. The fabric holds your scent, which acts as a comforting reminder of the pack leader's presence and the safety that comes with it. When a dog seeks out your physical space for a nap, it is an instinctual declaration of membership. They are identifying you as a trusted source of security. Domestication has introduced active resting poses, like the Superman, where the dog lies on its stomach with limbs stretched forward, or the lion pose. In these positions, the muscles remain tense. This tension prevents the dog from falling into a deep REM sleep, allowing them to instantly jump up the moment they feel like playing. The final evolutionary shift brings us to the most relaxed postures, sleeping on the side or adopting the crazy legs position, sprawled out, belly fully exposed. This diagram shows the anatomical reason for the pose. Dogs cool down by exposing areas with the least fur and the highest concentration of sweat glands. By pointing their paws and bellies to the air, they vent excess heat into the room. While efficient for cooling, this position leaves the vital organs completely unprotected. From an evolutionary standpoint, this is a state of maximum structural vulnerability. A wild animal would rarely take the risk of exposing their soft tissue this way. In the home, however, it is a sign that the dog no longer feels the need to guard against predators. A single dog moves along this behavioral spectrum every day. They shift between the guarded instincts of a wild ancestor and the carefree nature of a domesticated companion. That upside-down crazy legs position is more than just a funny quirk. It's a direct reflection of the dog's confidence in their surroundings. When a dog falls asleep on its back, it shows that the biological drive to remain on guard has been overridden by the trust they feel in their home. The next time your dog settles in for a nap, look at the position they choose. Seeing a predator sleep with its belly exposed is a testament to the level of security they feel with you.